It's Fangirls Night Out, and you know what that means. It's time to sip some cocktails, spill some tea, and of course, swoon over our favorite boy band members. So come join us, Brianne, Danielle, Britt, and Kelsey, four professional fangirls who really need a night out. Hey!
Hi guys!
Hello.
I'm so glad nobody can actually see us when the intro happens because I'm over here
Me too. It gets me so hyped up.
We've got to get a picture-in-picture where we could be dancing at the same
Right.
time.
Oh my gosh.
That song, yeah.
So cute.
I love it.
All right, let's see who's popping in. Hey guys, everyone say hello if you're joining in. I feel like it's been a while, but it's actually this is the shortest time we've had in between episodes.
Yeah, it feels good to be back.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been a very long time.
It does, yeah.
So much has happened. Most of it happened in the past 18 hours.
It was the 24 hours.
Yes. Lots of content, lots to discuss, which we're going to get to. But yeah, we see some familiar faces here. If you're new, welcome to Fangirls Night Out. We'll go around and do some intros here, but tonight we are getting into a great discussion about one of our favorite things, merchandise, especially Danielle's favorite thing, our merch queen.
Right.
You were there for episode 1. But yeah, if it's your first time, we created Fangirls Night Out just as a safe space for us to gather and talk about our favorite things, our favorite boy bands, amongst other things that we kind of go off on some tangents sometimes because we could be chatty. Never, right?
It's fine.
But this is designed to be a place where we could all have fun and simulate a night out during a year where we haven't really had much of those. There's no tours going on. So hopefully this is the social hour that you guys need as much as we do. So one more thing I want to address is we're already in episode 8, and the past few episodes, we've been pivoting the premise of the show a little bit, and we've gotten some great feedback. If you guys do have feedback on that, please continue to share. But we're trying to incorporate a more professional angle to the show. Instead of just swooning the entire time, which we love to do, we're trying to also share some takeaways that we're learning from the Backstreet Boys, because there are muses in a lot of ways as well. So some professional takeaways. We're all professional business owners. We're going to go around and introduce ourselves like we always do, but hopefully you guys appreciate this shift as well, because we're having a lot of fun with it too. So thank you guys for being here. And yeah, I'll kick it over to Danielle to start with an intro.
Oh, thanks. Welcome, everyone. I am Danielle, and I am the Chief Bossy Pants at the Merriweather Council, where we teach artists and makers how to monetize and sell their work online. So if you have crafty tendencies and you want to make money from them, that's kind of what we help you do. And should I do my
Yes.
Okay.
Show and tell.
So we're going to do a show and tell of a piece of merch that we have that we love. So this here is not BSB. It's, as you can tell, folklore. It's still in the package, so that's why it's a little shiny. I don't know if you can,
I can
see it fine. It's signed by Miss Taylor Swift herself. Allegedly, there could be cat hair under the plastic, but I did not take it out of the plastic. So if it's in there, I don't know it. But pretty awesome. It's also the explicit version.
Yes.
So weird to see that sticker on one of her albums.
I know. Yeah, a friend of mine sent it to me. So I obviously have several digital versions and another physical copy somewhere, but that one is staying in the plastic for now.
Love
So,
Britt.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Britt. I am a co-founder, co-owner over at Launch Your Daydream with Kelsey. Kelsey and I design brands and websites for photographers over at Launch Your Daydream, and Backstreet Boys have their little place on our homepage of our website, of course. Yeah, I would say my favorite piece of merch, not official merch, but this is something that Kelsey actually gifted me with. So we talked about on the last mini episode that Kelsey and I did about these Spotify codes, like so many different ways that you can, like, we talked about keychains and, you know, all these wonderful things. But Kelsey actually got me this Show 'em What You're Made Of one because that song was actually playing over and over and over and over on repeat when I wrote my 2-week notice to my 9-to-5 job about 5-ish years ago. So just motivation for me to just get it done, take the leap, and start a business. And I'm wearing my Long Live Small Business t-shirt today. So so that was my favorite piece of merch, just because it looks so cool anyway, and it hangs right here in my office every day when I work. And yeah, just having the Show 'em What You're Made Of there too is always a good thing. So, Kels, you want to go next?
Yeah. First of all, I have to say I got way too excited about the potential of cat hair in that CD. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, give me one with cat hair in it.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, hi everyone. I'm Kelsey. Britt already gave you the lowdown on my job. She's my business partner, and it's a lot of fun. I've already talked about my favorite Backstreet Boys merch on here a lot. One of them being the poster behind me, and also a fun purse that I showed you guys a few episodes back. So I was trying to think, I have 2 things over here, but I think I'll go with the fan made thing since we've been talking a lot about like supporting small businesses. This was like a fun custom thing I got. This is a One Direction piece of merch, but how cute is this?
Aw.
Adorable.
Wow.
So this girl,
that.
like, she was like making these custom vinyls and CDs where she would like do artwork on them. And I was just like, I don't know, just what do you think? Like, I just asked her, I was like, I want something One Direction. And so she did like each of their names in the colors that their mics were. And it's really cute. And I just have it like sitting on display. And I love that. And I don't know if she's doing those anymore. She probably would if you asked her, but she has an Etsy shop called Nostalgic Threads Co. US. So if you want to support another small business, she's starting to like make jewelry and shirts and stuff now too. She's all over the place. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
How cool. I have to ask, what did you do with the Christmas gift that Britt got you? Your drawing.
I'm still waiting for a frame. I'm getting it framed and then it's obviously going to go. I've actually been talking about redoing this like wall behind my computer. So it'll probably go there. I want to do like a collage wall of artwork that I have. So I will definitely be sharing a photo once it is framed and displayed.
Yeah, for those of you who may not have seen our mini episode on Friday, Britt got Kelsey this incredible piece of fan art that Kimmy did, if you guys know Kimmy, of her and of Britt and Kelsey hand drawn with Nick and Kevin. So it was pretty cool.
It was so fun. I love Kimmy. She's so talented, and yeah, she was great. Like just going through that process with her. She even sent Kelsey kind of the step-by-step that she was showing me along the way. So it was just so cool to just see it come to life and knowing that like she was behind it, and she's in the Netherlands, and it's just like, it's just so cool. Like so many different cool things about it that just made it so fun. So yeah.
Yeah. It's great how the Backstreet Boys can connect us with people all over the world. Look at that.
I know, right? So cool. Your turn, Brienne.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll go last. I'm Brienne. My professional life, I teach branding and social media online at the University of Florida. I also run a podcast called Making the Brand, which you guys might appreciate, play on words with Making the Band, where I talk about branding, marketing, but through the lens of pop culture. My favorite piece of merch at the moment is my Millennium vinyl. I've gotten in the habit of collecting vinyls, which is a blessing and a curse, because once you start, you can't really stop. Yeah. But I love this vinyl. It's my only Backstreet Boys vinyl that I have. I wish their debut album was on vinyl. If any of you know when or if that's happened or what the deal is, I would love to add it to my collection, but I I love this cover. First of all,
Love it.
question for everyone: should I open the vinyls? As you can see, it's still in the plastic.
I mean, I open mine.
Yeah.
I actually listen, unless it's like some kind of like collectors. I don't know, but I prefer to listen to it.
Yeah.
And especially, I don't know I think they made a few different ones, but if it's like a cool, like mine is, it's like that light blue, like the actual vinyl is really pretty color.
Yeah.
So it's fun to see that. And so it would be a shame if you didn't get to actually like
That's
interact
true.
with it. Yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
Love it,
open
love it, love
Oh,
it.
but Megan says F
Megan
no.
says F no. I say F yes, but I don't know.
What is the virtue of not opening it? Just like for value?
I don't
I
know.
think so.
I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have
I mean, like, are you ever gonna sell it?
no? But
I'll open it.
like, do people? I don't know if this is true. Is the quality better on a vinyl? Like, I'm just gonna listen to it on Spotify anyway. So I don't know.
I do. I like it for like the experience. It's
Yeah.
more romantic, if you will, to like place it in the. And I mean, and the new ones don't really like crackle or anything, but every once in a while you get the little like you can. It's not better quality, but it sounds different in a way
Yeah.
that feels a little bit more like special and nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the solution, Kara. Kara's spending all my money. I have
Yeah.
a big enough problem as it is.
There you go.
That's probably what
I
I
love
would
it.
do. I don't know how much they cost. I don't even have a record player, but that's probably something I would do. Just buy two. This one is for
about it.
saving. This
Yeah.
one is for listening.
Right. Exactly.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, if you guys have a favorite piece of merch that you own, or one that you have your eye on, definitely tell us in the chat. But if not, I'll kick it over to Britt to do our toast.
Yes, I am going to do our toast tonight in some merch.
Oh,
I
yay!
wanted it that way. I don't have my charms. I don't know where my charms. They're like floating around the house. Like I'll just like sit there and be like, "Oh, here's Kevin." So they're floating around my house somewhere, but that's okay. So you guys, we're so excited to have you here tonight. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you've been here for all 8 episodes, bless you for sticking around. So here we go. You guys ready? Let's get on with the show. Turn the lights down low. You were there from the start. We know who you are. And this one goes out to everybody who's watching tonight. Anybody who's watching a replay later.
Cheers.
We're so excited to have you guys here.
Cheers.
Do you all have alcohol except me? Mm.
I have another one. Do you want another one?
Yeah, I'm about to move on.
I
to
thought
my
about it, but I was like, mm.
I got backup.
No cocktails tonight, though.
No, I did have a cocktail last night. It was lovely.
They all looked so lovely.
Oh my
I
god.
saw so many pictures.
Dawn, is this on eBay or something? How do we, or do you own that?
Oh, she's saying is her favorite piece of merch that
You
she
have
owns, I'm
that?
assuming.
What?
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Wow.
great.
So speaking of cocktails, let's
Round table it up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so much to cover.
I think my
all the
heart is
time.
still palpitating from last night.
Same.
Right. So you guys know we've been on Crock Wash 2020 for it's been a long time.
Long time.
And there was that very long period of time where he wasn't on the show, like
Yeah.
Group C or whatever group he was in did not appear for like weeks. Anyway, all was revealed last night. Of course, Nick was the crocodile, as we all knew. Unfortunately, he did not win. Robbed, honestly. I do think that the Sun was the one to beat, but I definitely think he presented a more diverse range of talent than the Sun did. Although the Sun is, of course, extremely talented. The Sun was Leanne Rimes, for those of you who did not watch the chaos that is The Masked Singer. I don't know. I thought he did really, really well. And you could tell he was just so happy to be there and he looked so cute. And it was a beautiful moment. But I'm upset that he got third. That's it. That's all. I just feel like he deserved more than that.
Wait, I have a question. So I know we all have mixed feelings about The Masked Singer in general.
Mhm.
Do you prefer Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, yes.
Okay.
It's the stupid characters that I can't get over, and the way that like the I mean, I guess the judges are kind of obnoxious on both shows, but it feels like they're faking the whole time. Like they're like acting like, oh, is it? Like I'm like, you obviously are like putting on a show right now. It's just so obnoxious. Or when they go like, oh, and I'm like, you know, this person can sing. Are you surprised they can sing? Like it just frustrates me so much.
Yeah,
I think
definitely Dancing with the Stars.
I definitely think the judges are what does it for me on The Masked Singer. I'm like, just shut up. Like, God. And I know that Jenny was the only one who actually did guess Nick at any point.
Yeah.
But she is the most insufferable.
Yeah, I can't stand
and the way that they act, like everything is so moving and like changes their life.
Yeah.
I'm like, just relax. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's so obnoxious.
But yeah, it was just so much fun to see him do the whole thing, and the unmasking was really cute, and the songs
oh my god,
were all really good.
him dropping subtle hints on Instagram beforehand.
The seahorse tattoo, the everything.
Oh my God. Right before the show started, he posted that picture of Saoirse, and he was like, she loves pink just like her daddy. And I'm like, please, just like hand it to us. Are you kidding me?
One thing I will say that I prefer from The Masked Singer over Dancing with the Stars is the fact that they actually sing. Like we got to hear Nick sing.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But on Dancing with the Stars, he did sing there. Like he sang, what was it? I Will Wait, I think. So he
did he?
Yeah. So he sang, but I think that's rare. Like I don't think that's like normal. Right. So we did kind of get a little bit of both there, but it was really cool to hear him sing. Like to hear him sing Toxic and to hear him sing Journey and like all these different things and just hearing different covers and all that stuff. He just did so good. So
I do think that if the audience was live, the whole thing might have shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth or whatever. Like you're so blessed with this even right. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm getting a little picky.
That was
I do feel like he did so well, and he was so cute.
Yeah, he did so good. I think it was just nice to see him up until the finale. At least there wasn't like an episode without him. So it didn't like, even though they're like, oh, he got bronze. I'm like, he kind of made it to the end. Like, let's
right. No, top 3 is huge. Yeah, I mean, I've never watched that show before, and honestly, I probably will never watch it again. Unless another Backstreet Boy happens to be on it.
I remember when we heard him for the first time, and I was sitting there, and it happened to just be on. Like I was sitting there on my couch working, and I heard him sing, and I was like, I just kind of like turned my head. I'm like, no, like there's no way. And then social media just blew up, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Right. This is my schedule.
It was very overwhelming for like the weeks where Dancing with the Stars and Masked Singer were overlapping. This is like 200% more TV than I normally watch.
Yes,
and I was just like, I have to clear my whole schedule to make room for this. But it was a beautiful moment. Somebody just commented about how they guessed that it was Howie. Like, rude, but okay. Completely different.
Did they ever explain, or did anyone ever figure out that clue? It was on the first or second episode with the fish and the pineapple.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
Someone
please
explain. It's driving me nuts. But I did like how when they revealed him, they also like went back to some of the clues.
That was cool.
What they were. But fish and a pineapple, I need clarification.
I did not appreciate the like intro finale episode.
Yeah.
Wasting our time.
Like, nobody needed that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
Wow. School and the fangirls. All right.
But that's very obscure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The clues are so ridiculous. Like only you guys would know that. Like this show is like for the general public, and it's like obviously you don't want people to be able to guess this unless they're super fans.
Imagine if like one of our husbands jumped off the couch. It's the Carter. He's got pineapple on a fish.
Based on that clue alone, we know.
What I didn't put 2 and 2 together on was the backstroke animation. I didn't I was like, that's pretty cool.
I don't. That's just too.
There's no way he came up with all those clues.
No.
It's probably someone's job. Just to
Yeah, there's definitely like a
Then,
table
like,
of writers.
Dream job.
It's annoying to me that like they're so like specific to that degree, like friggin' pineapple fish from an episode of Tanked from like who knows however long ago. But then there's like other things in there that are way more obvious that like they have no meaning.
Yeah.
It's like what were those like bodyguard people in that same scene with the what was that about?
I don't know.
I
Like
didn't watch
what?
it.
That's somebody's job is just to like throw people off and piss people off and
Probably,
for them.
probably Taylor Swift. She's like the Easter egg queen. They probably
Ooh, maybe that's what she does too.
she's on retainer.
Whoever does it is probably a Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah.
True.
That's
Like, we
amazing.
love to torment people with clues. Hide them everywhere. Everything means something. Question everything.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I love it.
But it was a good experience. And his little note that he posted on Instagram after, and then Lauren's post. Oh my god, it's so cute.
That's adorable.
Very cute. Lots of cute stuff. last
In
night.
the merch.
The crocklings. Yeah, can we get some merch? Some croc merch? Now that it's all over.
I definitely want some Croc merch. There are a couple things on my roundtable list that I'm not particularly well versed in. So if someone wants to pick it up on,
Yeah, I
Go for
will.
it.
So just some other like roundtable stuff. I know that, we talked about in the beginning that we're going to talk about Backstreet Boys, of course, but we're going to talk about other fandoms too that we are all a part of. One of them that I really like is Louis Tomlinson from One Direction. And he actually had a live stream last weekend that sold 160,000 tickets. And raised $3 million for charity, which is it's just crazy. It's so good. So it's just nice to see musicians giving back, and also like giving back to charity, giving back to their crew that's like laid off right now, and then also to their fans who like desperately miss them. Like we haven't seen a live show since March. So like, it's just good. It just feel good all the way around. So his sales for his tickets and for his merch, which we'll talk about in a little bit too, went to his crew and also went to a couple charities, to Fair Share, Crew Nation, Stagehand, and Bluebell Wood Children's Hospice, which is just like, just all the feel good. So congratulations to him. He did it without a label. He did it without radio. He did it without all these things. So just his fandom just kicking butt. So for all good causes all the way around, and then for us fangirls to be able to watch it, it was a really good show. He also debuted a new song too, so it was just something fun for people to look forward to. So that was last weekend, and really, really fun. I think it just amped up his fan base in a really good way.
Yay.
that's so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like Celine is a fellow Louis fan as well.
Yay!
Ah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to see the Backstreet Boys do a fundraiser concert.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
It's a little harder with having 5 people, but
Yeah.
They can make something happen, especially
They
look at how many of their crew is probably furloughed right now,
Proceeds from the puzzle did go to Crew Nation.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. They had
The puzzle.
the puzzle.
in quotes.
A loose description. They have done their 5-part harmony virtually 3 times this year already. At least.
That's true.
Mm.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
Or actually, I don't know if it's fair to call what they did on the Dancing with the Stars.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't
True.
singing, but still,
Yeah.
they coordinated.
Yeah, they made something happen with all
They made
5.
it happen.
Yeah, they can do it again.
Definitely.
Yeah, and our last little roundtable item is a perfect segue into our main discussion about merch. Backstreet Boys out of nowhere dropping these denim jackets, which I think there might be mixed feelings about. We saw a lot of people purchasing them, but we saw a lot of people saying like, I can't afford this. What the heck? They were pretty expensive. What are they, 150?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they 150? I thought they were 1.
Wow. Yeah, I think you're right.
But yeah, it was cool because it was unexpected. It's something they haven't done before. But yeah, I didn't get one myself, but I would prefer to have them drop some enamel pins or like patches or something.
Oh yeah, they were 150.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, oh, Cindy said 175. Probably once you put like taxes in and stuff.
Oh yeah,
By the
that's a
time
good
they
point.
ship it to you.
Yep.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, Cindy, I hope you get it sooner than later because
Yeah. Well, it's still cold or whatever.
oh my gosh.
I really want to see, like you said, enamel pins, and then you can put them on your jacket, your denim jacket, Taylor Swift style.
Yes.
Like from that magazine cover that she did. I think that would be so cute. And if all the pins had like, here's another idea nobody's allowed to steal from us.
I'll just have a
Like
disclaimer.
inspired by different songs or moments or whatever. I really want someone to do that. I'll buy all of them. Thank you.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I would like go out of my way to find like the perfect jacket for them and
Yeah.
like arrange them the right way.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
be very into that.
It would be fun. And it could even be like how Disney people will like trade their pins and stuff. It's like a whole thing. Like build like a community around it.
That's cute. I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
How-
they're still planning to do that.
How much capital is needed to get this going?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I actually wanted to learn how to make enamel pins because I love enamel pins. I have a couple jackets that I put them all over.
Aw,
I would love to know how to make them.
I don't
Oh
think it's
my
hard.
gosh.
Kimmy is a gem.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see
Hi,
it.
Emily. By the way.
Hi, Emily.
Oh
my God.
Cute. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, make sure you
Cindy.
show us, Megan. We want to see Emily's merch creation from Kim.
Yes.
I can't imagine how good it's going to be.
Cindy, did you get the dark wash or the light wash jacket? I'm curious.
Yeah, that sounds so fun with like the Disney pins. Could you imagine like being able to interact with like other fans and be like, oh my god, I have a quit playing games pin. Do you want to trade
I
that?
do have a quick playing game.
Although
Yeah, that one does
Liz-
exist from somewhere.
I do.
Liz said
have
she has PTSD from trading Disney pins.
Oh,
Okay,
stressful.
maybe I don't like that.
Caution.
It's very
Proceed with
stressful.
caution.
I'm not a merch queen. I'm more of like a tchotchke kind of person.
Tchotchke queen.
Fair.
You guys probably have these too.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
I didn't buy that one
you are my
or that
fire.
one.
This one was part of a set. I can't say I would have purchased this, but this freaks me out.
Oh wow.
Did you say it freaks you out?
Okay,
Yeah.
see, if there were like 50, I would have bought all of those, but like just 4, like, and if I didn't love all 4, I probably wouldn't. So that's why we need to like really go big about it.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see. Oh, and then okay, yeah, those are part of a set. Look how tiny this is.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
that's
much
okay.
bigger.
I like smaller pins though, because I do put a lot on my jacket, so I want them to be smaller so I can put
Kelsey's
more.
gonna walk around with these like big
Yeah.
old better jacket.
And then lastly, where'd it go?
Wow, you have a lot, Brienne. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I like that one.
Are these all from, you got these all in Vegas?
No, I can't remember which is which. I think I got these small creepy ones online, but these two I definitely got at the Grammy Museum.
Oh,
That's
okay.
amazing.
I've seen
And
them
then
online.
I think I got the Don't Go Breaking My Hearts online.
That's cute.
That's adorable.
I love them.
See,
Yeah,
like,
so-
stuff like that I think is like it's adorable. You would want it, and it's affordable.
Right.
Like, it's affordable. I think that's really important too. So like, if you want to sell the denim jacket and it's $150, cool. Like if people can afford that and want to do that, great. But also like sell some pins or something like that, so people who can't afford that can also kind of still have fun with it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have a pink razor in here if anyone.
Wow.
Oh my god! Do you have a sidekick? I need a sidekick in my life.
No, hold on. I have a Walkman though.
Oh my god.
You're like prop.
I'm a hoarder.
Where are you pulling these from?
It's a secret 90s
Is this
prop.
from your
box.
fridge.
Cute
She's
little
pulling
box.
it from her fridge.
She's got a Nicholas Shea fridge,
Yeah.
God.
Disposable camera.
merch fridge.
And
Oh my God.
lastly, Britney cassette.
Oh
Wow.
my
Stop
god.
it. That's adorable.
A cassette of any kind, really.
What a fun little box of magic.
Thank you. So cute.
Oh my
Love
god, I
it.
love it.
I love it.
Wow.
My Barbara
For
knows the
whatever reason,
sidekick. Just the sound. I remember like the nostalgic sound of a sidekick
Yeah.
flipping open. Barbara knows because that
Yeah.
Hmm.
makes my heart flutter. I miss it. I miss it so much.
Aw, gotta get you a sidekick, girl.
Oh,
You know what sound is so nostalgic to me? Is
Christine,
that
be
like
careful.
AOL door opening?
Oh my god, it like my body goes like
Yes.
it's insane because I used to get such a rush.
Did you
Or,
ever
like
customize your AOL sounds?
No. How did
no,
you
we
do
weren't
that?
even computer nerds yet, Britt.
Yeah. Okay, so
I
I
like
was.
hacked into the
I
system.
hacked. No, I didn't really hack it. But yeah, we used to have Hanson like music or like little sound clips whenever somebody would like you'd like get new mail. Oh God, what was it? Let me tap back into my 13-year-old brain.
Incredible.
When you would like sign off.
Mhm.
Gotta go.
That would be a good one. But yeah, it was all we would have it not with IMs because there was too many of those, but like whenever you get new mail or oh gosh, what was it? I'll have to think about it. I don't always
This is amazing.
but yeah, they were all Hanson stuff because like me and my two older sisters were Hanson fans, so
Obviously.
so
Oh my gosh, amazing. Yeah, very nostalgic.
I love
Okay.
are we
All
ready
right.
for the main discussion? Because
Yeah, let's get in there, guys. It's
Ooh.
we
Tangent.
did our good intro. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling much more awake than I was about an hour ago. So that's good. As you know, today's topic is merch. But what we're going to do is kind of go over multiple different categories of merch and kind of talk about some of the strategy behind it and why each one works. And we've got lots of fun examples from all different fandoms. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Can I find it? Okay. There.
oh my gosh, all these comments are making me smile so much.
I know. I like the Kevin. Yeah, man.
The internet dial-up sound is not like a happy one to me. That's more of a like, oh,
Stressful.
Oh yeah.
Lord.
Brianne, can you do you see my screen
Oh
there?
yeah. Here we go.
Yay.
Sound of the Stone Age. That's what I call it.
All right.
Oh, look.
All right, let's kick it off with Danielle's shirt. I think I wore that one last episode, potentially. So the first category we're going to talk about is limited edition merch drops. So that's pretty self-explanatory. One of my favorite examples were the throwback shirts that Backstreet Boys did. I think it's so fun anytime a band with multiple members does merch like this, where you can kind of like embrace who your favorite is, because you know how much fun we have sharing who our favorite is and whatnot. And, or if you're the type who wants to like collect them all, that's fun too. So I really loved that. And I think why this sort of merch drop works is because it creates a sense of urgency and FOMO. Like you're worried if I don't get it now, I might not get it. And then I might regret that. So you try to jump on it really quick and then they just sell out. And another great example over here, I don't know if anyone else is a fan of Conan Gray, but I am. And he recently dropped these sweaters to go along with his song Heather. And as you can see from the site screen capture, sold out because it was limited edition. And he kept pushing that it was limited edition. So they sold out really quickly because nobody wanted to have FOMO later and they wanted to make sure they got it before they sold out. So
That's amazing.
and there's plenty of examples of great limited edition merch drops, but these were just a couple that stuck out to us. Yeah,
I do actually regret not getting more of the limited edition BSB one.
me too.
When I
Me
have is
too.
this one.
Yeah, same. I would love to. I kind of wish I had done like a collect them all thing, you know?
I know. I wish I had a Howie.
Oh,
Hi, Georgie from Twitter.
hi, Georgie.
Hey, Georgie. Oh, I love Georgie.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Barbara. Story
That's
of my
a good
merchandise. FOMO the series.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it
Seriously,
works.
though, it really does. It really does.
It does.
Yeah,
I would say I personally would be. I think Taylor Swift does too many limited edition things.
I can't.
It's like annoying to have to keep showing up and buying things and paying shipping, and like I do think that is annoying. And then she does a lot of times bring them back, which
Yeah, I would say that's probably like a faux pas from like her team standpoint, because I mean, obviously as you saw
Yeah.
that, like, oh my God, great. My husband is in the chat. Oh, dear Lord.
Hi, Daddy.
But yeah, like as you saw, fans can get mad if you're not holding your promise. But I think that this Backstreet Boys did an awesome job with this. Although now I kind of wish they would be like re-release because I would buy more. So I don't know.
Absolutely
I think
would.
after a certain period of time you can, but the next week is like really.
Yeah.
I feel like Taylor
definitely.
Swift should do like a subscription box, with how frequently she
She would be
them.
fun.
Great idea. Another idea that you can't steal from us unless you're Taylor Swift.
I love it. I wish I would have got a Kevin one.
I know, right? Because now you have the, awkward. She's got the ex favorite shirt.
Uh-oh.
Collecting dust. Womp womp.
And we thought we had shipping problems. Georgie's all the way in Australia.
Poor Georgie.
Georgie, tell us
That's
what time it
annoying.
is in Australia. I'm very curious.
That's amazing.
Probably like pretty early in the morning, right?
I think so.
Are we fangirls morning in?
Yeah.
Over-
Oh my gosh. All right. Next is commemorative merch, which I am sporting today. I love this so much because I am, as you all know, a very emotional person. And so I like this kind of merch because it works because it's based off of people's emotions and attaching it to a specific memory. It acts as a souvenir. Another great Backstreet Boys example were these ones on the DNA tour. I don't think, was it for every city or just some specific
just
like
for
big
us.
cities? Okay, some cities had special T-shirts just for that one show, and they would like announce it like the day before, and it was like limited. There's only X amount. Get yours. I remember Britt and I were in the hotel, and we're like, "Oh my God, they're there! Go! Like trying to like order.
Go to PayPal.
Yeah.
How fun is that? Like no, like you could only have this shirt. I mean, I guess anyone could have bought it, but why would you buy the city if you weren't there? Although, didn't you say, Brienne, you were considering doing that for a specific city?
I was about to bring it up. Christine got the Orlando show. I went to the Fort Lauderdale show. And if I had known there would have been an Orlando t-shirt, I probably would have driven to go with Christine and get the Orlando shirt. And I think Christine, I don't remember what it looked like, but I think it even had like some extra flair than like these two and what Kelsey's wearing, I think are all the same design, but different colors. But I want to say, did the Orlando one say like, I don't know, hometown team or like something?
Oh my God, look, Kara said the Atlanta one said Tate Farms team.
Oh, that's sad.
No.
So
That's sad.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's great.
I really wanted the one from Brooklyn, and I saw that, you could buy it online. I was at the show, but I saw you could buy it online, and I was like, oh, I'll get it when we get there. And that was dumb because it was like a madhouse, and I couldn't, it was only at like one or two, like it wasn't at all of the stations. And so long story short, I didn't get it.
Oh my God. You were there from the start.
Yeah.
Sure. Damn you, Christine.
Oh, that's cute.
Britt, ours say that, don't they?
I don't know. Mine's in the wash.
Ours, I'm pretty sure ours say that too, because I remember being like, this is so cute because and it's like the throwback logo, and it's
But for Chicago?
Wait, turn around.
Aren't you wearing yours?
Yeah,
yeah, but how do you want me to do this? I'm attached to the computer.
Turn it around and we'll read it.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Sorry, I'm yelling.
Turn around. We'll read
Oh,
it.
wait. Okay. It does say that.
Why did I never notice that?
That's so cute.
Turn around, Kelsey.
Did you guys
Oh,
see
you're
my
right. Okay,
butt?
so maybe it does say that. Look, I don't know if you could see my oh no, you're sharing your screen, but if you look closely on these graphics, there
Yeah.
is text.
That's
Aw.
really cute. Now I super wish I had one, and I don't.
Yeah. Darn.
All right, guys,
I
creating one.
even looked on eBay.
Maybe
If
when
I
the
want-
DNA tour starts back up, maybe
want-
they'll remember this because this
I
is
hope
good
so.
stuff. I want some from different cities that I like just love, even if I wasn't there.
Yeah.
In
I
order
wanna
to protect my mental health, I'm not going to get my hopes up.
No,
But yes, that would be nice.
I'm looking up the Atlanta shirt right now because I need to see this Tate Farm thing.
Tate Farm.
Find it. Or
That's
if not,
so
Kara,
funny.
please send us a photo.
Tate Farm.
That probably happens a lot,
Oh my gosh.
unfortunately.
Is it
All
like
right.
the shirts that like for the Super Bowl when they print the wrong team, like
Yeah,
just
and
have
send
something
them
right away, and then
to
they
the
send it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tate Farm Backstreet Boy shirts going overseas.
Oh my gosh. All right. So speaking of Taylor Swift, obviously we had to bring up this recent drop that coincided with her surprise album release. So this works because it builds on the hype surrounding the album drop. So people were super excited about it. They're streaming the album nonstop. They're falling in love with it, and they automatically have this connection. And when they see that there's merch, they want to get it. So it's also kind of creating that connection aspect as well with like a specific era. You know, there's all artists have different eras of their career, and some people are more attached to some than others. So if you're like really into this one, you might want to get all the merch associated with it. And the first 3 slides so far have all been examples of limited edition merch as well. As we were saying, I guess Taylor does this a lot. I wasn't really aware of that, but yeah. So it's just kind of further emphasizing the fact that limited edition merch is like where it's at, because people, I mean, it's working. Like even in Taylor Swift's case, where she's doing it so often, it's probably not like a surprise anymore. It's working because I'm pretty sure she's selling out of everything anyway.
I think also in Taylor Swift's case, first of all, I do want to say that she has some pretty unique items like candles. You don't usually see that. She has like scrunchies. The socks are sort of unique. The cardigan. Certain things I think are like a little bit more original than some of the other merch shops, but also during probably some logistical things this year impacted this. But during Lover, like the Lover era, which didn't last that long because of folklore coming along. But during that like initial Lover era, it was like every other day, every day, new merch, new merch. It was all limited, like timers all over the place. Like this is only available for 48 hours. Some of it is really cute. She had those snow globes. She's had jewelry.
That would be so stressful as a merch addict. Were you were you so stressed out? Because I feel like I'd want to buy something, but then it's like, I just spent so much money and now there's another thing I want to buy. That's
kind of my issue with it, is like even for people who are like very into merch, like it's like obnoxious to every day have to go and look and see, and you're on this timeline and then you've got to process your card so many times. Like I just find that to be like not user friendly.
But
yeah,
that seems a little over the top frequency wise. Oof.
Yeah.
I feel like
I've never bought anything from her except
the album.
The other night I bought that one pullover. That's
the
gray one with the face on it. Yeah. That's the only thing I've ever bought.
Her merch is like actually fashionable though. Like you can tell she doesn't just go to like some supplier that just makes t-shirts and like, let's put a logo on. Like she like,
it's a little more thoughtful.
Yeah. She knows what she's doing once again.
Yeah. She's definitely showing up in this show more than once. Okay, so another type is collaborative merch. And I'll be honest, this is not my style. I love Billie, but I'm not a huge fan of this merch. But what I think is really cool about it is she collaborated with an artist that she really admires. And so it's just something really unique because, again, it's not like your basic merch. It stands out. It's special. It's special to her and it's special to fans of her. And I mean, here's another example where you can see everything is sold out. And I think another cool thing about collaborative merch is cross promotion. So both of them are going to be promoting the merch, of course. So it's has a wider reach potentially. I'd love to know if anybody can think of like other examples of collaborative merch, because I know I've heard of other people doing this, but this was the only one that came to mind for me initially. But I just think it's really cool when they like highlight other people that they respect. And you know, I'm big on, you know, collaborating and helping each other out. Oh, did they have merch for that, Cindy?
There were a couple like hoodies or t-shirts or something.
Oh, dang, I didn't think about that.
They were pretty cool.
Yeah,
it was like cartoony sort of.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of ringing a bell. Good one. Oh yeah, Cardi B for Adidas. I have been seeing, that's more like I don't know if that kind of counts the same way, but I've been seeing on her on Instagram when she like sends them to other celebrities. It is such a show. Like, you guys have to see this. Some huge thing pulls up and they like release this giant box, and then you open, then there's another giant box, and it's a big B, and you open that up, and it's just shoes all in. I watched Lizzo open hers, and I was just like,
Oh my God.
it's like a huge show to deliver some shoes, which is
Interesting.
very, very Cardi B of her to do.
I have not seen that.
All right, this one's fun. So Taylor shows up here again, some stuff that Danielle was mentioning. Unique product options are like a specific category of merch we wanted to talk about. A lot of people are doing this really well. As you can see, there's a lot on the screen right now, and we had a bunch more that we didn't include here. But the idea here is that it's not your typical t-shirt. It stands out as unique, which is part of the reason why it works, but it's also easier than clothing when it comes to gift giving. You know, like sometimes if you have like a Secret Santa, or you want to get your friend something, and maybe you're like, I don't know what size they are. what if it's not comfortable? It doesn't fit them well, things like that. Clothes can be hit or miss. So, well, and we have a song on here, but so it's kind of fun to have random little trinkets, or like we were talking about before, pins and things like that, that just stand out as like more unique. Or maybe you're the type of person that just has too many t-shirts and you're tired of t-shirts when it comes to merch. So some fun examples here. Yes, we had to share that Lizzo has a thong on her merch shop that says juice on the front. Yes.
Very
and
original.
Taylor has jewelry, which I was like really impressed by this because I had never really looked at Taylor's merch before. And I saw this. I think I actually got an Instagram ad for it. And I was like, that's really cool, because that's one of those things where we were talking about a few episodes back where like, if you don't want to be like blatantly obvious that you're wearing merch, this is like a fun, mature way to sport some merch that's like, anyone random could be like, I like your earrings. And you could be like, oh, they're Taylor Swift earrings, you know, like it's kind of cool. So I really love that. That's unique. I've never seen anything like that. Harry Styles has some random things in his shop too. Water bottle for watermelon sugar, a prayer candle for Adore You. Okay. The Weeknd, I had to look at his merch shop because I'm a fan of him. And I was like, what is going on? There is a like lollipop shaped like a frog. And there's a keychain, which I thought was fun. I had never looked at his shop before, and there's some very interesting things. Wine glass in Brittany's shop. Sip me, baby, one more time. Hey. And obviously the Backstreet Boys wine glasses that Britt is currently drinking out of that say I want it that way.
I got my other one.
So go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a story about the Sip Me Baby One More Time. I don't have that exact one, but my best friend got me like a knockoff on Etsy that someone made with the same phrase. Nice. And my mother-in-law was over, and she, you know, we were having some wine, and she went in the cabinet, and she pulls out that glass and reads it and goes, okay. I didn't know what it was.
Oh my goodness.
Like, don't ask.
It's sort of adorable.
It's not important.
Oh
when you mentioned the lollipop, I think you said it was frog shaped. That's pretty random. But do you guys remember the Spice Girls lollipops?
Oh yes.
No, but I remember
they're like a big deal. And on the inside there was a sticker.
I had a lot of those.
Yeah, that was like a big deal.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So
That's nostalgic. Yeah. Oh my God. And remember photo cards? Like, it's so funny that that's not a thing anymore, but like I used to have so many of those where you would just collect like pictures of them. I have some Backstreet Boys ones that my aunt sent me. But yeah, just like literally just collecting photos.
That was
but
pre-Instagram.
Yeah. No, we don't need that anymore.
And there would be a lot more Howie pictures in your
Don't. I can't.
Oh my gosh. Actually, like pause for a side promo. We recorded with the Backstreet's Back podcast. The episode is not live yet, but we talked a lot about our dear Howard in there on social and how he's misrepresented on their social media accounts. So
yeah, Taylor was so fun. I'm excited for everybody to hear that episode. We've had such a good time talking to her. So, and I think she publishes a decent amount of episodes. So yeah, I think ours is going live in early January, if I'm not mistaken. So Taylor, feel free to plug that in the comments if you want to get some people over there because yeah, we had a really good time. I think we like laughed the entire time.
We did.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, we got to talk about this replica of Nick Jonas's purity ring. What? Was
How
that
much
so
was that?
weird?
Don't mind me asking.
Yeah, okay. How much was it? And was that from their official merch shop?
Ew, that would be weird if it was from their official merch shop.
Right? That just I'm very intrigued.
Hmm.
And I actually recently watched the documentary because a couple episodes ago someone brought it up.
Yeah, was it good?
Yeah, so good. And then I watched the one after
Yeah,
it that
it was good.
more of like a concert, but it's still like documentary style. They're both really good. And now I feel closer to them.
Aw.
You're a sucker for them.
Yes, I am. Oh my gosh.
The
So, yeah.
documentary is good.
Well, while we're waiting to hear more about this purity ring, the last one I put on here was pencils from Ariana Grande's shop, which I thought was kind of cute. I like those little trendy pencils that like say cute things on the side. And
Yeah.
she had some in her shop, which stood out to me. Because again, that's like a small functional gift that you could give someone that you know is a fan. And it's like a chic, mature, kind of thing, not like a tacky thing. I like all of it. I like the tacky and I like the subtle. I like it all. All right. Let's see. I'm loving hearing other people's like rando merch items that you have. So please keep those coming. Signed merch, which is great that Danielle shared one at the beginning here. I think it's pretty obvious why it works. It's special that it's signed. And again, a lot of times these are obviously going to be limited quantity because they're only going to sign so many. So again, it creates that sense of urgency we were talking about earlier. And it creates a little bit of a feeling of like connection and exclusivity. Like you have something that person actually touched with their hands. Maybe Taylor Swift's cat's hair is in the CD. Like it just feels a little bit closer to that person because they actually touched it. So some examples here. Oh, I actually have, that was almost going to be my share at the beginning. So now I'll share it.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
So The Weeknd did some, Doja Cat did some too. I didn't get one of those though. Conan Gray is currently like doing a promotion where he signed some CDs. And then on the left here is Why Don't We? It's another boy band that I enjoy. And they did an interesting thing with their single. So like this is just a single and like each guy signed one. So if you wanted everyone's signatures, you have to buy 5 of them. But they're cheap because they're singles. But it was kind of cool because again, it's like that idea of, I'm going to collect them all, or I just want my favorite, just like the shirts we were talking about at the beginning. So I thought that was pretty smart. Yeah, when I saw that at first, I was like, that's stupid. Why are they ripping you off? And then I was like, no, I get it.
Gotta collect them all.
Yeah.
Did you guys see when Folklore came out? I don't remember how many it was, but Taylor signed, I think, 10,000 copies of Folklore and just mailed them to independent record shops.
Oh,
all over
yeah,
the
yeah.
country
Oh my
to help them.
God.
That's cool.
Sell this. Yeah. For free.
That's great. I love
That's
it.
amazing.
We got our answer on the purity ring. So it was actually from the official merch shop. Doesn't know how much it was.
That's honestly very strange.
Interesting.
Huh.
That is so strange. Oh my God. We need to look more into
Yeah, I'm
this.
gonna look it up.
Do you still have it, Georgie? I'm very intrigued by this purity ring.
I think that the signed merch is also like a really easy way for them to revitalize something like on the fly.
Yeah, good
You don't have
call.
to create anything new.
Imagine if like the Backstreet Boys were just like, we're signing a bunch of Millennium CDs.
I would buy.
I would
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah.
Would
Yeah,
buy.
absolutely buy.
Would buy probably multiple.
Mhm.
I would probably buy 3 just in case. 1 to keep closed, 1 to open, and 1 just in case something happens to one of the other ones.
And if there's like cat hair, dog hair, whatever,
Right.
fine.
God.
One to put off at an offsite location just in case.
Right. In your safe, in your weatherproof safe.
Right.
Don't
That's
the
for proof.
Backstreet- Oh, sorry. Don't they send signed Christmas cards some years if you're in the fan club? I definitely got a signed
I saw
Christmas
that.
card.
Yeah, I haven't gotten one.
With real signatures or
I'm pretty sure it looked real.
Hmm.
Yeah. I could probably dig it up.
Yes, Nick
Interesting.
is signing
Maybe
his
verify.
Nick is signing his new cover for his new single but that's a part of a bigger package for the looped calls. I think some of you guys in the chat here are doing your looped calls with Nick. I decided to opt out this time just for financial purposes, but I'm very excited to hear everyone's stories when you guys
I
get to
want to
do
watch them. I like to watch them, but I don't think I would do very well participating in my own.
No, I wouldn't either. I would get like my face to get all red. I would just get too nervous, and
But if anyone wants to share their recording with me, I will happily watch it with you and fangirl with you and tell you.
Danielle is now reading recordings, so
She's also, when I was talking about how I didn't think I was going to do it anymore, Danielle said, I can put on the Croc costume and you can FaceTime me for free anytime you want. I was like, that's a better deal, honestly.
but a signature is going to cost.
Yeah, the signature is going to cost
If I
though.
want an autograph, I have to pay, but that's fine. I understand.
What if I just like use my left hand to write the word Croc and send it to you for Christmas?
Actually, now I'm going to be sad if that doesn't happen.
I'm just thinking, I should have done that without saying it.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what Georgie has here regarding signing. Something similar and cool that 5 Seconds of Summer did was personalized voice notes for fans who pre-ordered, and they got the more tired they got. Amazing.
That's great.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I love that.
That's really good.
amazing.
That's
I
really
love
great.
that.
Yeah, I love this. I love that people are sharing. I knew there was like so many that I didn't know about. This is really cool.
This isn't merch, but I have a birthday card from Zach Hansen.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Wow.
My husband wrote to their like person, I don't know, and was like,
Oh my god!
can you have one of them send my wife a birthday card? Because he was like I don't know, deployed or something. And it was going to be my birthday and he was going to miss it. So he asked them to do it and they did it.
That's
And
amazing.
there was a drawing of like a 7-tier birthday cake inside my card.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
That's love.
That's
I know.
cute.
It is friggin' cute.
That's a good idea.
Cindy should definitely wear the Croc costume in your call.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Absolutely.
Like, you already have pictures of yourself with him looking normal, so why not mix it up a little and wear the Croc costume? It will be very unique. I know he's already seen it on Twitter, but like that's a call he will remember.
Absolutely.
Yes. And then please send me the recording so I can watch.
Oh yeah, we all want to see it for sure.
That's adorable.
Unless it's personal and I understand.
No, you have to share with us. All right, what's next? Oh, charitable merch. This is fun. We talked a little bit about this in the roundtable, as you see Louis here in the middle. But this is, kind of obvious. It works because it helps justify spending. It's going to a good cause. Like, people are more likely to buy something if they know, like, hey, but it's going to a good cause. I do that all the time when I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's going to a good cause. So it's really great when artists do this because it's a win-win-win. So Niall and Louis both did live stream shows within the past month or so, where as it was like Britt talked about at the beginning, the proceeds went to support their crews and in Louis' case some other charities as well, but then they also had merch to build on that even more. There's ticket sales and there's merch in addition, and then same thing with Backstreet Boys. Obviously theirs wasn't linked to a show or anything, but as most of you probably know, they released stuff toward the beginning of quarantine that would help fund their crews that were out of work. I think a couple of us here got the puzzle, as Danielle put in quotes, because it wasn't really up to par. I love my puzzle though. But it just fell apart a little bit. That's fine. But yeah, I loved that. I was like, this is great because I feel bad for the people that are out of work now. And then I get something fun too. And I thought the puzzles were a really cute idea because it went along with the whole quarantine thing. Like, here's something to do because you're bored. I thought that was really creative. Right. I loved that. I don't know if you have anything else to add here, Britt. I didn't know too much about these merch drops, but I think this is really cool that they did that.
No, I watched Niall's live stream, and then or not live stream, but I watched that recording, and then I saw Louis' live stream too. And so what Niall did is when he sold his live stream tickets, he also sold additional, I forget what he called them, but they were just like little things, like little passes that like you could purchase that like were additional proceeds to the crew. So I think when I purchased my ticket, I got my ticket and then I like just purchased like 4 of like the little things that like give back to his crew, because I was like, they're low cost, they're affordable, and you feel like you're helping. And I wouldn't have done that if it was just like, oh, get this like little, this little thing, this little merch thing. But because it was a charity thing, I was like, okay, like, yeah, I want to give back. I want to do what I can do. And then for the Louis stuff, it was really cool because I didn't get his merch, but I did purchase like the ticket for his show, and which was great. Again, like the proceeds went back. And then like one of the reasons why I did it, other than being a fan of his, was because I wanted to give back. And so his fan club had something set up. A lot of the One Direction fan base is a lot younger. It's a younger fan base. And so they had something set up where they said, if you can't afford a ticket to the show, like we can connect you with fans who are willing to pay for your ticket. And then the ticket proceeds go back to charity. So I was paired up with a girl who was in Pakistan, and I bought her live stream ticket, and she was like, I'm so excited. You've given me something to look forward to. And so it was just like
That's
a
really
connection
cute.
with this
Really
girl who was
clever.
so sweet. And I just saw her tweeting the whole time. She was just so happy. And then knowing that it gave back to charity too just made it that much.
I love that.
So
That's really cute.
yeah, she sent me a little note afterwards, and she's like, I was so excited. I cried seeing his new song, and I was like, oh my God.
It's adorable. I love that. That would make me want to buy so many
cool.
tickets.
Just knowing that it gave back, and it also helped the crew, and it helped this girl. Like, it was just like a feel good all around, and everybody enjoyed it because it was a really freaking good show. So, yeah, it definitely helped to justify my credit card bill after the Niall and Louis shows. So, and it was fun too, like just to be able to see them. So yeah, that was really, really good.
This sounds super cool.
Yeah, I was
Custom
just
type
reading
design.
this. It sounds cool.
I love anything that's interactive like that.
Yeah.
And like involves the fans in whatever you're working on. That is really cool.
That's
like
really
a golden
so
ticket
cool.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned something about a golden ticket earlier. All right, cool.
I was going to say one more thing on the charitable stuff. Another thing we learned this week is that Nick Lachey is on Cameo, and all of his Cameo proceeds go to charity.
That's awesome.
Gotta love him.
Gotta love Fridge. Give Fridge some love on
Fridge
Cameo.
And they're not that expensive, right? It was like 100.
It was more than, I think it was 250. I think it was
I
250.
got him confused with Joey Fatone because I was looking at his also.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
think his were 250. I think Lance Bass is also 250.
Well, Kelsey got me a cameo with the 2 guys from Vanderpump Rules, Tom and Tom, and because we love our Vanderpump shows, and the proceeds went to charity for that too, didn't they?
Yeah, I think that was during court. It was one of the similar things where it went to their, because they own a bar and restaurant, and it went to their crew who was out of work during.
Yeah. So I'm sure that helped to like justify it, and it was the best.
Yeah, I've
It was
actually
the best cameo I've ever seen, and also the best cameo obviously I've ever received, because it was phenomenal. I cried.
I have
laughing so hard.
I have I've purchased my fair share, not a ton, but I've gotten quite a few cameos for like gifts for people. And we were talking about him the other day, and Patrick even said Patrick does not watch the reality shows with me, but he was like, that one with those 2 nuts, that was the best one. That's the best money you ever spent, because they were so funny. Like, I have a feeling they were probably drunk, and they had like goofy hats on, and the one comes in like playing a friggin' saxophone, and they did this whole thing for Brit. It was amazing.
It was so fun. Yeah.
And
it was a charity thing too, so I'm sure that helped justify the price tag.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I love cameos, but it makes it a lot easier to spend if it's the money's going to a good cause.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. It's that time of year. Obviously, we have to talk about holiday merch. There's a lot of new stuff out right now. This works because it leans on emotion, again, playing into like for the emotional people like me, the joy of the holiday season. Just kind of it's a happy time and it makes you want to spend money. And we're buying gifts too. And so these are obviously great fun gifts because they're unique and again kind of like limited edition, I guess, if you will, because it's a seasonal thing that's obviously going to go away. So it's fun that it's just like for this specific time of year. My favorite that I've seen is Britney's Christmas stuff. I love the puns. It's Britmas bitch and I'm a slave for you. Like what? So cute. Love it. And look, it even has the little snake.
Snake.
Yeah, that's cute.
Fun.
So cute. And she had some other stuff too, but these were my favorites. Obviously Backstreet Boys, they had some great merch last year and then they released some new ones on top of it this year. And NSYNC even has some Christmas stuff as well in their merch shop.
Oh, Georgie, we need to get you some seasonal tank tops here.
Oh.
Aw.
Interesting. They did. I thought it was interesting that Backstreet Boys have a Christmas apron, so you could always use an apron at any time of the year.
I feel like I want to say it was Dawn. And Dawn, if it wasn't you, I apologize. But I swear somebody tweeted at Nick about his Pop Kid Nick merch recently that he recently released and was like, I live in Florida and it's really hot in Florida and like we need like a tank top or shorts or something like that.
And then he added it.
He did?
Yeah. He added a tank top like upon request.
That's
He's
great.
so accommodating.
Listen to your audience. That was one of the things we were discussing when we were talking about merch behind the scenes here. Is some things that some artists are doing really well and some aren't, is listening to your audience and actually like taking it into consideration. So that's a really great example of doing that well.
Yeah, Dawn's like, well, I gotta buy it.
Yeah. He said something cute too, right? Like he was like,
Probably.
as a Floridian or like for my Floridians, I don't know.
Oh, that's cute.
Leave out Florida. Yeah. Very cute. Loved it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was something too that I think I sent to Kelsey's Instagram. There was kind of leaning back to that, listening to your audience. There was Louis Tomlinson fan who said she likes bucket hats and she's like, can we get the bucket hat with like your logo thing on it? Like he has like a signature logo that he uses everywhere. And he like tweeted back, and he rarely tweets, but he responded. He's like, yeah, in the next drop, I'll make sure it's there. Literally 3 days later, he dropped some new merch, like 3 new things, and the bucket hat was there. And I was like, oh, like,
That's cute.
That's so sweet. Like just
Yeah.
listen to your audience. They're going to love it.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
that's awesome.
I don't know. I think Dawn should get a cut of all of those tank top sales.
For real.
I do wish that the Backstreet Boys would pay closer attention.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like Nick is obviously doing a great job, but
He's in his zone of genius, as we all know. But them as a group, they are not currently in their zone of genius. Also, I know that they're not like in charge of
no,
the
but
merch shop,
right.
though.
none
Nothing
of these
against.
people are. I mean, maybe Nick is sort of
They
doing
even have some
DIY,
influence, but yeah.
If only they paid as much attention as the people who work for Saks on their social media, because they seem to hear everything.
They were
Saks was really living in the moment.
Yeah.
I know they had a great moment.
they were thirsty for
Mhm.
They were like, "Thank God for this promotion." We weren't expecting it.
Their business probably would have went under.
So
I don't know anything about the business aside from that. I'm just
so.
all right. Did I have anything else on here? I think that was the last
I
one.
think that was the
that was
last
all of them.
one.
All right. Well, let's see.
We covered a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
have
did.
some stats about merch.
Oh yeah, share some of
Yeah.
that. That sounds really cool.
Yeah. So I'm wearing, I don't know if you guys can tell, my Tell Me Why shirt. So I have some Tell Me Why about why merch is so important. I read this statistic that one t-shirt is the equivalent to 5,000 streams on Spotify. 76% of all music in 2019 was streamed and not bought physically or digitally. Band merchandise is the most direct way of supporting an artist. And I was also reading how 85% of merchandise is purchased on tour. So obviously without bands touring or any musicians touring, you know, they're doing more merch drops, but it's not the same as being at the show and purchasing in that moment. So I don't know. It's a great way to support them, because really, if you think about it, from what I'm reading and what I hear, they don't make the bulk of their money from the music itself. So good thing they have us, who are very willing to spend lots of money on them because they get it every time. But it's really the best way to support them. And I think that that makes it even more meaningful that they donate a lot of it back when they can.
I've heard that, especially for like indie, like not major label sort of people, that merch is like the best and most direct way also, especially for smaller acts. And that's why you see so much merch from smaller, like sort of up and coming people. So that's kind of interesting.
I remember when I was early on in college, I used to book shows at local venues around Cleveland. And I remember when it, you know, obviously smaller acts would come in, some like is a little bit bigger sometimes, but yeah, they would always like be so adamant that they needed their merch table set up and needed to make sure the merch is set up before people got there, and, you know, things like that, because they made so much of their money. They would make a decent amount off the show, depending on their contract and depending on like the percentage of ticket sales they would have, and like, of course, relying on local people to come to the show, because they would get a percentage of what they would bring in and then some, you know, depending on what their contract looked like. But if they didn't have a merch table set up, they were dead in the water. Like they made most of their money based on that. And they always had their merch person with them too. Like it was always, you know, they always had to have, it was the people in the band and the merch person. And if anybody else, great, but it had to be those people, and you had to have the separate merch person that would tour with them. So it just goes to show that, you know, whether you're signed, whether you're a major, you know, somebody from a major label, merch goes a long way. It goes a really long way in supporting them.
Yeah. I love this question. I'm glad you put it up here. And I feel like, I mean, I'm interested to know what you guys think, but well, for one, I don't really know how involved, if at all, most like bigger artists are right now, but I definitely think yes, especially for the artists that actually write their own music, because they're so attached to it. And I think there's a lot of like symbolism and things within their music that they could bring to life through designs and their merch and stuff that would make you feel that much closer to the artist, when like if you just have some third party designing your merch, it's going to be kind of run of the mill. Like it might look cool, but at least, again, coming from a very like emotionally attached person, I'm like, I would love to see stuff that's like really meaningful, or like to know, oh, so and so like contributed to that or came up with this design. Like that's even more meaningful to me, which I think is why like I respect like Billie Eilish's stuff, even though that wasn't like my personal preference. The ones we showed earlier, I know that she's like very heavily involved in the creative stuff that she puts out there and directs all her own music videos and stuff. So like everything that you see from her, you know, like came from her mind. And I think that's something to be respected. What do you guys think about, like, should they be more involved in it?
Go ahead, Britt.
No, I was going to say, I think it kind of takes it to the next level if they are. I think it just gives a more personalized, it's kind of a closer interaction. Like, why would you not want to be involved in that? And like, if there's something you don't want representing your brand, why would that be out there? You know? So I feel like the more closer and the more of an attachment that the artist has from it personally, like it means that much more to the fans. So I feel like if it better represents the band or or a specific member or, you know, the artists themselves, and they promote it. Like, I can't imagine, like, it would be fun to see like a statistic, like what's a regular merch sale and then what's merch sale if like somebody, you know, personally kind of endorses it or promotes it themselves. Like where does that like jump, you know? So I just feel like you should be able to stand behind your brand in all aspects of it.
Yeah, I would say, and also like there still needs to be a professional helping you execute that design. We don't expect all songwriters to also be good at graphic design, but like at least being a part of the creative process and coming up with the ideas and things like that.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is I feel like a lot of artists, when it comes to their merch, they just have like these promotional products companies printing their stuff, people that make like water bottles and you know foam fingers and all those things, and they're designing their merch, and we get it, and it's not the best quality, and you don't have, you know, a designer that is skilled at designing true apparel. Like Taylor Swift clearly has like a professional merch team who's designing that and knows apparel, whereas I think some other artists, they're just putting logos everywhere and just putting them on, you know, Gildan t-shirts and just running them through the printer versus really thoughtfully designing them.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
And I think what you said, Kelsey, about like certain elements, especially in songs that they wrote, maybe could be brought out in the merch. And I think some of the Taylor Swift stuff does that. I think some of it is still definitely like on the nose, like here's a picture of my face, but I'm profile and grayscale. But it's still like very traditional. But then like some of the stuff, the way she like titles it, I feel like she's kind of in her own ball game over there, but definitely it is interesting. And I think people at least browse it more.
Yeah.
It kind of like draws you in. You're like, oh, what's this? Or like, I want to get a closer look, or what's up with the candles or whatever.
I love this idea. See, like, tell me we wouldn't all be throwing our money at that, please.
Yeah.
And why didn't we get dolls? Like NSYNC got dolls, right?
Yeah.
We didn't get them.
It's because they knew that NSYNC wouldn't be around, so they had to put dolls.
Commemorative piece,
Yeah.
To comfort people in their absence.
It's like a memorial. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have actual Backstreet Boys, so
true.
That's probably why.
You're a genius.
Good observation.
Genius.
I mean, it's Spice Girl dolls, and they're not a thing anymore.
Yes. Which Jason did all of his research on dolls.
Oh, he sure did. That was lovely. Yeah.
He knows all about it.
I would definitely love to see like more, like, I think we were speaking about this earlier, like the quarantine sort of angle on things.
Yes.
Like somebody said the Killers have hot sauce because people are staying at home and cooking or whatever. They really could have leaned into that.
Yes.
They could have had a Pancake Daddy pancake mix. They could have had like a more all seasons apron. They could have had like a spatula.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another
so many like cute kitchen things, or like a oven mitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another stat I heard this morning. They said on the radio that 83% of meals right now people are making at home. So that's why artists, I mean, I don't know, I feel like people are still putting out t-shirts, but no one's going out and wearing those t-shirts that or as often as we were. We're not wearing them to the shows. So the radio show was saying how kind of strategic and creative it was that the Killers is putting out hot sauce instead, because people are right now.
Also things like blankets would have been cute. I still have pink crocodile slippers on my radar. I would really like to see
that would be great. I did see something too, and I don't know the specific stat of it, if there even was one, but I saw something where celebrity endorsements of products are going way up because nobody's really not nobody's working right now, but the work is different for celebrities right now. So especially those that put on live shows that expect an audience of sorts. So celebrity endorsements are going up, and I thought of that last night. I don't know if you guys saw the commercial with Jonathan Van Ness and what's the gymnast name?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was either for Uber Eats or DoorDash. Uber Eats maybe.
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I laughed out loud at the commercial because I adore him. But
It's cute. Yeah.
but yeah, so like seeing the celebrity endorsement from that perspective, and I'm like, partner up with one of those, slap a Backstreet Boy sticker on my DoorDash because I get DoorDash twice a week at minimum. So, like
I do love Postmates has been doing a lot lately with celebrities, and I really admire that.
Hi, Celine.
Bye, Celine.
Hi, Celine.
Celine.
Yes, Joe Chuck.
Chuck,
Joe
you
Chuck.
know
You know better. You
well.
saw us hyperventilating.
You saw it live.
Reveal.
Such a beautiful moment.
I shared my iPad screen with you. How could you forget?
So cute.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I hope that like this year was so weird, and I hope and I don't know when our next episode of Fangirls Night Out, probably not till the new year, maybe. I don't know. We still got to talk about that, but I hope 2020 was like a year that people just start to think differently about their interaction with their fans. I hope they can take some of these merch ideas, some of these creative ideas. I hope that they realize that like you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You can't just rely on these live shows because you just don't know what's going to happen. Clearly nobody knew to like this extent of what was going to happen, but but get creative, interact with your fans, like listen to them, get them excited. And it literally takes take a 15-second video behind the scenes of a merch creation and they'll buy it. They're going to buy it. Like just connect with them. And I think sales would just go through the roof from a merch.
Listen to them and connect with them.
Yeah,
I think Nick has done a good job of that this year.
She has a great job.
Zone of genius.
Love it. Love it.
Make good quality stuff that doesn't fall apart. Don't just sell merch just to take advantage of your fans because you need to support yourself.
Right.
Yeah, good call. Put thought into it and care. Yeah.
With those denim jackets, they probably have to be dry cleaned because the little spikes probably don't go in the dryer.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So what would you guys say? And I'm going to put all you guys on the spot now with a random question that we have not prepared. Are you ready?
Always.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. If there was a piece of merch released from Backstreet Boys or whoever, whatever fandom you can think of, what would you want going into 2021? So I'm assuming first part of 2021 is probably still going to be weird. It's probably still going to be weird. People are still getting vaccinated. People are figuring life out. So I know my email just recently got reschedules from Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles for some of their dates that were in February and March. So I have a feeling that some of those earlier dates at least are going to be rescheduled. So is there a piece of comfort merch that you would love to see from any one of the fandoms that you guys are a part of? So, and you guys, feel free to post in the comments too about, if there's something that you can think of off the top of your head.
Maybe like one of those boyfriend pillows. It's like a body pillow, like a full-sized man that you can hug in bed, and it looks like your idol. Because if more
that's very comforting.
Exactly. You said, I was like, I don't know, and then you said comforting, and I was like, well,
yeah, just something that I mean, literally in all the things you would be able to snug it.
I was going to say a pillow too because I want to compliment my meet and greet pillow, and I
Ooh,
almost pulled the trigger on the As Long as You Love Me and I'll Never Break Your Heart pillows, but I didn't. I think I would have to go with the debut album vinyl.
Ooh, yeah,
cuddly, but
good one.
It would just make me feel complete. That I would start with Danielle. What happened?
She didn't want to answer the question.
She was like, I don't like this idea.
She went to get her boa.
Ooh, Snuggies. I would so buy a Snuggie.
I would get a Snuggie in a freaking minute.
This is my Snuggies right here. But I would love it to be a Backstreet Boys Snuggie.
I have an Ohio State one, an Ohio State Snuggie downstairs, and it's my favorite. I love it. What happened? You picked out.
No idea.
You didn't want to answer the question, did you?
Sorry to upset you.
No, I was ready to answer, and then it was like, please log in. And I was like, I thought I was logged in. What do you want from me? Oh my goodness.
All right, so what's your answer then?
I was gonna say some pajamas. I know that they did release pajamas, and I bought them, but they were not very good.
I love the way you say pajamas, by the way.
Pajamas.
Is that how does everybody else say it?
I say pajamas.
Pajamas.
Yeah.
Pajamas. Yeah.
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Pajama.
Well,
Pajamas.
either way, I would love some PJs. Perhaps they could be like fleece, so they're unlikely to shrink. That was the issue with the last set.
Mm.
What about, I have a couple sets that are like I don't know what the material is, but it's very soft and it's like like the button down in the pants, like old school. Like I love those so much. I feel so fancy when I wear them. Like, imagine if you had like Backstreet Boys ones or whatever, like, cause those don't shrink. I don't know what the material is, but it's like soft and light. And yeah, that would be, now I would buy a few sets of those.
Like a Pima cotton, perhaps.
I don't know
That
my
might
material very well.
But yeah, so I mean, the design on the original set of pajamas was cute and fine. It just did not. That's it. It was like a one and done because then it was half the size when it came out of the wash, and I was like, "Excuse me." They literally turned
That's
into
so
like capri
frustrating.
pants.
Oh,
Yeah,
Megan, I can't even. My chat is all frozen. I didn't even see that you said that.
Yeah, we saw the Christmas card, didn't we?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I
very
don't.
cute.
I don't know that I can share it. So Megan's daughter Emily is the absolute sweetest child on the planet, and she sent us a video. I don't know if it'll work because I think the only thing that I could do is like just hold up my phone. But Emily sent the sweetest little Christmas card to us, and just wished us like happy holidays and everything like that. I don't know that it'll.
I don't think I saw it.
Yes.
Oh,
Sweet is
I
that?
can't believe
Melt
we
my
have a
heart
little
into a
fan.
bazillion
Fan.
pieces.
so sweet.
So cute.
She is like the ultimate fangirl. I want to be Emily when I grow up. But thank you, Emily. You were it just made my week. I was having a really crazy week too, you guys. Kelsey can attest. I mean, Danielle and Brienne have felt the aftermath too. So that just like it made me cry in the middle of my week, but a good
Made all
tears.
of us
Good
cry.
tears.
Happy cry, relieved
Oh,
cry.
so needed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm like seeing everybody's ideas here.
Fuzzy
I mean,
socks.
cozy
is a good one.
socks for sure. Like I desperately need cozy socks here in Cleveland because it's really freaking cold. I mean, body pillows. I would really like that.
I'm glad everyone likes that idea.
Yeah, I think there's something to be said here. Wouldn't it be funny if it was like their actual heights too? Like
It wouldn't be funny. That would be
amazing. I think I would go with a Snuggie because it's so cold here anyway. And then Dawn said a Crocs hand sanitizer holder.
Croc
But yeah,
anything.
we have some. I don't have them tonight, but we have some ideas in mind that we've chatted about just between the four of us of just some things that specifically the Backstreet Boys, but I'm sure any musician could lean into it of releasing something to kind of as tough as this year has been. Everybody's like moved their tours like to next year or the year after or canceled, whatever the case may be. But even though this time has been tough, the fandom still lives on. And so, somehow knowing that you've gone through this tough time and everybody's kind of sticking together and getting through it, and we're all going to see, the other side of it, hopefully at a show. Like, I can't imagine the feeling at a new show. Like, Kelsey's freaking out. Why are you freaking out?
Sorry, because I had an idea I was going to share, and then I saw something in the chat, and I was like, yes. Sorry. No.
I was like, what happened? But yeah, we were talking about this idea of specifically the Backstreet Boys, but obviously, any artist could do it, but taking lyrics that whether they've written it or whether they perform it or whatever the case may be, And a lot of lyrics kind of going back to this year, and lyrics are usually pretty personal to the artists themselves. So we, again, we're trademarking this idea, so nobody steal it from us. But the idea, we kind of coined it between our private chat of the BSB quarantees, and having like inspirational lyrics on a shirt that like it helps you remember this time that like it really sucked as a fan. Like it really sucked as a fan. This year has been really hard for everybody, but just giving you some hope, and those lyrics being positive, those lyrics being like something to help get you through. So yeah, we have 2 of them that we kind of designed up, and then there's a couple that we have in mind too that we'll share with you guys on Twitter, so you can see those.
Yes, face masks.
Backstreet
Backstreet Boys released a collection of face masks. Yeah.
They certainly did.
I have to say about it.
Not follow brand guidelines.
They're a little wild.
They were very creative.
Yeah.
Different.
But yeah, Britt, I love that idea. And you guys should follow Merch Makeover on Twitter.
Oh God, don't do that. I haven't. I've been like underwater with work stuff lately, so I haven't done anything. There's a couple that I have open on my Photoshop that will be released soon. But.
No pressure, but you can have some support here. It's okay.
Sure.
Anyway, drop the link in there if you can. The random idea I had was I saw people talking about stuffed animals of Croc. Wouldn't it be fun if Masked Singer collaborated with Build-A-Bear and had like maybe like the top 3 or top 5 and made those, and you can have the voice inside. You know how there's like voice things inside? How fun would that be? And then Cindy said Build-A-Bear, and that's when I freaked out.
Oh my God, I would buy that immediately.
I would buy that I would pre-order it.
Isn't that fun? I miss Build-A-Bear so much. Like I want to go back as an adult and just build my own. I've seen a lot of girls in the Harry Styles fandom making like Harry bears that are like dressed like him. And it's so cute. And you can put your little voice thing in there. Oh, look at Sunny.
Oh, yeah.
Build-A-Bear is so cute. The first time I did Build-A-Bear, I named my bear Brianna after Brian from the Backstreet Boys.
Brianna.
Well, that was the reason that I justified that he and I needed to be together forever, but he chose Leanne, so we have a very similar name.
I think we all know what the better choice would have been. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
After dark.
I like Leanne, I guess. It doesn't matter what I pick.
Oh my gosh, Liz gave a bear, she made a Build-A-Bear monkey and gave it to Jacob from O-Town. That's a fun fact.
Oh my gosh, I do remember that. That's a throwback.
Love it.
God, we were probably like 14. We were very young. Innocent children.
Young
I believe that.
Oh man, this is fun. Now I want to just buy all the merch.
I know. Now I feel inspired. My bank account will not feel the same way, but that's okay.
Well, if you guys didn't tune into our episode on Friday where Britt and Kelsey went through some fan-made merch, some independent shops, definitely go back and check that out because there's some really, really fun shops on there.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That was fun. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute too. Yeah. Do you guys remember the Build-A-Bears had those little, you would put like a heart in your Build-A-Bear, but it was just like a little stuffed heart, but that would be cute.
Justin, my son has one, and we had one made last year, and it was a dog, and he has like Cleveland Browns stuff on because Justin was like obsessed with the Cleveland Browns last year. And so it's Spider-Man, the dog, and he has like the heartbeat inside him. And he said just the other day, he found him in his closet. He's like, I think I want him to sleep in my bed tonight. I'm like, why? He goes, well, he slept in my bed last night and I listened to the heartbeat and it was just really relaxing. So I fell asleep faster. And I'm like, oh my God. That's cute. So yeah. So I feel like, oh yeah, Liz said they do make you. Yeah, they definitely made us both.
Oh yeah. How cute is that? I really want to go back as an adult and be like, treat me like a child.
No, it was kind of weird as like being 32 and they're like, go ahead, kiss the heart. I'm like, I'm good.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm okay. Thank you though. I appreciate the effort.
Oh, Funko Pops too. Kara mentioned
that would
Funko
be
Pops
fun,
for
yeah.
everybody, but what if it did Masked Singer Funko Pops? Come on, Masked Singer. Get in there with the
potential.
collabs.
I do think Masked Singer could have better merch.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, we looked it up.
Some of it was like whatever. I will
don't
say
remember.
the sweats that say like "Don't talk to me" were cuter after I saw those clips of Nick wearing. I was like,
Suddenly.
oh, that's cute.
They make the adults kiss.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm down. I'm going in there all by myself to make my hairy bear.
There.
They're gonna be
Hair
like,
bear.
this chick needs help. Oh God.
I still need to get the Funko Pops. I think I send the link to like Danielle every other day, and I'm like, should I get them today? She's like,
my
yeah,
gosh,
you should
Britt,
get 'em."
just
Like,
do
"Let's
it."
And I never do it.
Black Friday or Cyber Monday.
They're only you can get them for like $8 each.
They're really there's. It's legitimate the problem that I have of leaving stuff in a cart and like walking away forever.
Right.
So
Right.
definitely need that. Megan said we need a crocodile shaped Betty Crocker syrup bottle. I still
my
need that Nick
gosh.
coffee, the Pop Kid Nick coffee.
Yeah. I like
There are
that
so
idea.
many good crock products. A crock pot. There could be a pink crock pot.
Brienne just lost it.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. It's right under our noses.
It just the jokes write themselves, guys. I don't even have to work that hard.
Oh shit.
We're an easy audience.
Crocs.
Yeah, Crocs.
I can't even tell you how many times I've seen Crocs the shoe in my efforts to find croc content. And yeah, it's not that
I've never seen
enjoyable.
Brienne laugh this hard. This is great.
Okay, come on though. A pink, like glittery
Yeah,
crock
I would
pot.
so buy that.
And they'll put it on like a QVC or Home
I
Shopping
think
Network.
it's beneficial that like there's so many Masked Singer things like the Scary Owls, but there's so many Masked Singer things that are like slightly disturbing, and then the croc comes out and you can't help but smile.
He's
Like
cute. Sparkly
He
and
was
pink.
like-
Yeah.
he was like, what was it? The Hulu screen. Whenever it was showed the Masked
Oh,
Singer,
yeah.
just preview, it would be the croc, and it looks like he's always smiling. And I'm like, and he's pink, and he's full of glitter. Like, how
It's
can you
so
not
cute.
Yeah. Beautiful.
smile? So, like,
I
give us
know.
the merch, Masked Singer. We want
I know.
we want the croc.
I agree. It's such a good one. I really wasn't expecting Crockpot to land this well. I'm like getting a big head about it.
I just like immediately pictured it. Like pink, feathery, glittery crock pot.
Just cooking your dinner.
Oh my God.
Something.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I think there's a lot of potential there, and of course, no one will utilize it. None of these
No.
great ideas will ever see the light of day, but story for another
But we have
time.
it recorded. We have the reaction recorded.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
That's great.
So much
man.
potential out there.
Whoa.
I'm excited to see what's next. I feel like we were blessed with AJ and Dancing with the Stars, with Nick as the croc. Like, I'm excited to see what's Danielle broke free.
Crock your body, you guys. Come on. There's
Rocking around the Christmas
I'm
tree.
cracking up over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a feel good.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
There's just a lot of potential.
Yeah. So that being said, after this crazy fun episode, yeah, I'm excited. I hope they take some of these ideas from us and some of the ideas from you guys. Yeah, I there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of stuff that could happen in 2021, and I hope we're pleasantly surprised by all these merch shops that are out there, because 2020
They
was
haven't
weird. So,
been making us very happy thus far, so we're just waiting for
yeah,
some big surprises out there.
yeah. Custom crock cookies. Okay. So I don't, like I need more cookies in my life, but I wouldn't say no. I love it.
I just think it's such like a cute character that it would really like work well in so many places.
Yeah.
It's one of those things too that like even if you didn't know like what the heck it was even referring to,
Right.
it's cute.
Yeah.
Right.
It's cute.
Right.
I'm excited. I love all these crock ideas.
Brilliant.
Love it.
Wow.
That's it, you guys.
Thank you for the happy tears, not maybe they're crocodile tears.
Oh, happy crocodile tears.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Listen, if anybody wants to use their 1 minute with Nick over the weekend to talk about the crock pot, definitely feel free to do that.
Tag Danielle so she can.
Just make sure you send the recording to Danielle because she wants to watch it.
Yeah, if he's interested in pursuing a crock pot endeavor, I will help.
Stuffed crock. That's just money waiting to be made.
Absolutely.
I agree.
It could be like, I don't know, $19.99, whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
so good.
Good gift. Good price for a gift.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. I think that is everything for tonight. Nick releases a new single tomorrow, which is exciting. Saving the fandom once again between him and AJ. I mean, they're good stuff.
As I always say, putting the team on his back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always. So get excited for that. We are excited to see everything. And let us know. Let us know if you guys signed up for his it's tonight at midnight. Thank you. Let us know if you signed up for a loop call or we want to see pictures of like the rainbow thing when you get that in the mail. That's exciting stuff. Anything else in the fandom that from a Backstreet Boys perspective, at least, or any of the fandoms that any of you guys follow, anything else major going on? I feel like it's like we're about to bounce into holiday season. So I feel like the next couple weeks are a little weird for everybody, but anything else that I'm missing?
I think you got it all. But seriously, if anybody needs somebody to like be excited about their Nick call with, I'm your girl. Like,
me too. I'll hype it up. I'm very excited to see those as well, especially since I'm not doing one.
Well, thank you guys for all of your support in 2020. I think this was just the breath of fresh air that we needed. The four of us love chatting amongst each other, but we were just saying the other day on Taylor's podcast just how much fun it is to do something interactive and to have you guys show up every 2 weeks or however often we do this show. It's just been a bright spot in our 2020. So thank you so much.
Yeah. It really makes it like what it is. This would not be half as fun if you guys weren't interacting with us. So thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know when the next show is scheduled. My guess is it probably won't be until 2021, just because.
At least not a big one. If we did anything, it would probably be another mini episode that's like during the day, but we're not even sure about that. So we'll keep you posted after we reconvene here.
Yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what you want to see on the next episode, let us know. We are down for ideas. We've got a couple that we're kind of talking about behind the scenes too. But if there's anything that you guys want us to chat about, anything you want our perspectives on, anything you want to we haven't done an F no F yes in
a while. Those are fun. We'll have to do one next time.
Those are always fun. I don't even know where my sound is. It's around here somewhere. But if you guys have any ideas of anything that you guys want to see or interact with or guests or anything like that, just let us know and we will we'll work on that we'll work on it in the next couple of weeks, but we'll definitely take a look at it for our next episode and keep you guys posted.
We'll see you later, alligators.
Oh my goodness.
After a while.
Bye guys.
But wait, don't we have a toast?
Nothing's forever in this crazy world except for fangirling. Cheers.
Bye
guys.
Jason.
Oh God, that would be the dream, right?
That would be fine.
That would be fun.
That would be fine.
We move some stuff around.
We can accommodate.
We need those good vibes.
We can accommodate that happening.
Bye, Kara. Bye, Elizabeth.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Emily, if you're still awake.
Bye.
Dawn.
Bye, Emily. Bye, Megan. Bye, Kara. Bye, Dawn. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye, Cindy. Okay.